And on this Wednesday, May 7th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, black smoke poured out of the Sistine Chapel chimney tonight in view of an estimated crowd of 45,000 at the Vatican, indicating no pope was elected on the first ballot of the conclave to choose a new leader of the Catholic Church. More from Tricia Thomas.
The 133 cardinal electors went into the Sistine Chapel this afternoon. They made an oath of secrecy and then started in with the rounds of voting. After the first round, apparently there was no one person who got the 89 votes needed to become pope. That's why we saw the black smoke. The cardinals will now go back to the Santa Marta residence inside the Vatican walls, where they're being sequestered. They cannot use internet. They cannot use their cell phone. A jamming system has been set up to block all of that. There will be 2 voting sessions tomorrow morning and 2 more in the afternoon. The only way we will know if they have chosen a new pope is if we see white smoke coming out of that chimney above the Sistine Chapel. Tricia Thomas at the Vatican.
The Trump administration says it's investigating what it calls antisemitic violence at the University of Washington after a group of students protesting for peace in the Gaza Strip caused about $1 million worth of damage to a new engineering building. Graduate student Mitsuki Shimomura says it's unfortunate that students will be affected.
I was not surprised by the attack, specifically because these protesting groups have been vocal about their opposition to this building and to some of the engineering programs.
About 30 people were arrested on campus early Tuesday after taking over the school's engineering building and demanding the college cut ties with Boeing because of the aircraft company's relationship with Israel. Boeing had donated $10 million toward the construction of the building. Last night, the Trump administration said it was reviewing the protest, which it said included shouting death threats to law enforcement and anti-Semitic harassment. Congressional Republicans are vowing to do whatever it takes to end anti-Semitism on college campuses. They grilled 3 college presidents, including the head of Cal Poly, about pro-Palestinian protests that happened last year. There are claims by the Anti-Defamation League of incidents of anti-Semitism at the school. Graffiti spray-painted on school buildings read, "From Gaza to Cal Poly, let the Intifada spread." Cal Poly President Jeffrey Armstrong said the school has to do better, but he pushed back on claims that the campus in San Luis Obispo is hostile to people of the Jewish faith, saying when there are incidents of anti-Semitism, students are held accountable.
As a result of events in 2024, we've had a total of 6 students disciplined, ranging from 2-quarter suspension to deferred suspension to probation.
Abortion is once again in the spotlight at the Texas legislature. Lawmakers are looking to ban the use of taxpayer dollars to fund groups that help women travel out of state in order to end a pregnancy. John Seago heads Texas Right to Life.
Even though Texas has strong pro-life laws, tens of thousands of Texas babies are still killed by abortion every single year.
Several Texas cities run by Democrats have established so-called reproductive justice funds to help get around the state's abortion laws by helping women travel to places where it's legal. If passed, the bill allows both the state attorney general and private citizens to file civil lawsuits against those who violate the measure. The Richland, Washington City Council has approved a letter that opposes transgender athletes competing in women's sports. Mayor Teresa Richardson and 3 councilors voted in favor, with 3 councilors opposed. 2 councilors said it's not the city's issue because it doesn't regulate sports. Richardson said as elected members of the community, they can take a stand on issues that matter to residents. And that's Newsmakers for this Wednesday, May 7th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.